Still see it, can't get it out of my mind. Started counting up the losses, weight sinking, water began to rise. Reaching in the darkness, I came here for an answer. Maybe it's time to surrender. I'm ready to fall.
Well, my love, we made it. After 5 long years, the time has finally come where I get the privilege to call you my wife. You have been God's greatest blessing in my life. You have stood by me, by my side through thick and thin, and at the end of the day, you point me towards Christ. Thinking back to when we went on our break, I've come to realize I learned so much more than I ever could have imagined from that experience. Not only did it show me that I never want you to leave my side, but that I want to be there by your side for the rest of your life. To hold you, to care for you, to pursue you, to laugh with you, cry with you, and above all else, love you for the rest of my days. And so I vow to do just that, to hold you and care for you when you need it, to pursue you and kindle our flame so that it will never die out, to laugh with you, to rejoice with you, and to cry with you. I vow to push you towards Christ and to show you His love as He first loved me. I cannot promise to do this perfectly as I am not perfect, but I promise to lean on Him to help me uphold these vows. And last but not least, I promise to never be afraid to show the world I love you. Even when we are in our 90s, people will still be able to say, He loves her. I love you always, Leah Francis.
Still see it, can't get it out of my mind.
I love you, and I'm so thankful for you.
Started counting up the losses, weight sinking, water began to rise. Reaching in the darkness, I came here for an answer.
been waiting for this day for the last 5 years, and there is no one else I would rather vow to honor, serve, and respect the rest of my life. You are kind, smart, handsome, God-honoring, and my favorite, smile. You are my best friend, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. By the grace of God, I vow to strive for a marriage that is characterized by kindness. I vow to believe the best in you, even when I am tempted to think the worst. I vow to be there for you when you are discouraged, laugh with you, and give you the space you need when you need to recharge. I vow to continue to learn more and more about you every day. I vow to walk in love, just as Christ loved us all the days of my life. But I also know that I won't be perfect. I will fail and disappoint you, especially when I'm hungry. But I can promise that we have a great God who we can find our ultimate comfort and satisfaction in. Therefore, I vow to point you to Christ in all hardships and in praise. It is a privilege and a joy. It has been an honor dating you, but it is a privilege and a joy to become your wife. Alex, until Christ returns or calls me home, my heart is and forever will be yours. I love you. Leah. Just so you know.
I'm sure the DeCoasts would tell you the same. Alex and Leah and Brenda and I will tell you that we are so excited that you're all here and that we get to experience the addition of a daughter. We are very excited.
Leah, we started praying for you long before the Lord gave you to us. 6 years, to be exact. We had to place you in God's hands, even before we knew you. In this room, there are a lot of people. They prayed with us and for us that the Lord would bless us with a child. But we knew the Lord had a plan. But I like to think that we prayed you into existence. Alex, 22 years ago, we started praying for you. One of the hardest things to consider is that there's somebody out there that she could possibly love more than me. Now try praying for that for 22 years. It's really hard. We didn't know we were praying for Alex Batts. We were praying for a man who was seeking after the character of God. Once again, God has delivered. You are that man. Honestly, I think that like Leah, Libby and I and others in this room prayed Alex Batts into our lives as well. God bless you in your marriage. We love you both.
Mm-hmm.